What up, guys? The Bench Buddies are back, and we made it. We finally made it to our wild card preview
It's
and
time.
playoff predictions. But before we get into that, we got to look at last week. And Ethan, man, we both sucked, but
We did. We both
I
sucked,
sucked
but
more.
yeah, I ended up picking up 3 games, which is huge going into the playoffs because, as you guys all know by now, we do have $20 on the line,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be a crazy finish. I'm not just gonna pick the same picks as he does now because that would just be lame and not fun. So
Mm-hmm.
um, let's just get right into these picks, man.
Yeah, but before we do that, we got to give Cam Miggs his props. He's
Oh,
the winner of this year's guest picks, going
congrats.
11-3. And Jerry, you can see him slotted in there at 9-7 for his last week's performance. It seems like he should have just quit after week 2 because he's just only
Yeah.
went downhill from there. But next year, hopefully AJ, who is somewhere in the background there, will be able to reclaim the throne maybe of last place. We shall see.
Yep. Hopefully he doesn't, but you know. So for our first matchup, Saturday evening, Saturday at 4:30, we got the Raiders and the Bengals. I'm gonna go with the Raiders in this one, as I said in the other video, but I got them winning 27-24. I think a late touchdown by the Raiders will seal the win, and it's gonna be a good game. But 24-21 going to the last couple minutes. Raiders scoring a touchdown to win it for me.
For me, I'm going with the Bengals at home. I think Joe Burr and company, it's just too much for the Raiders. And I know the Raiders, getting here was the biggest thing. But unfortunately, who you got to play? And, losing one of your best defensive tackles late against the Chargers solidified that pass rush. And now it's going to be a little easier for the Bengals to have a nice pocket for Burr. But I think Chase is going to have a huge day. And T. Higgins is going to be, doing his normal role. But I think really what comes down to it is the Mixon. What's Mixon going to do? It seems like that's the question every week. And I think if he can dink and dunk and get a few runs here and there, the Bengals are going to win 34-23 with a garbage time touchdown. I think that's how the score is going to get there.
Okay.
And taking us to the other game, so far we're disagreeing on the first 2 games. I'm going with Patriots in a low-scoring affair, 13-11. I think the Bills are going to have to go for 2 late to, make it a interesting game, go for the win. Go for the tie, I think they're going to have to do, and unfortunately they won't get it. And the Patriots are going to escape and go, into the next round. But I think it's going to be more on Mac Jones on what he's going to do. You said it was going to be 0 degrees in our other video. And I think if he dinks and dunks and throws 3 balls again, we've seen it before. They can win that way.
Yes, I agree with you there. I just think I'm going to take the Bills here 23-15. I think it's going to be a really close game, 8 points, 8 points separating them. I just don't think they're going to get that last touchdown and 2-point conversion. I think it'll be a really good game. This is low scoring as well. So we're on the right track. We're both thinking the same thing. I just got the Bills in a slight edge this week.
Yeah, bet the under. We're telling you to bet the under in this game.
Bet the under.
And then moving to Sunday, Bucks might be there. Hopefully, probably not. 34-30 final. I think it's going to be a lot closer game than people think. They kind of gave them some fits last time they played in week 11, I believe. So I just can't bet against Brady in the postseason. We've seen it before. Once you do that, it seems like he goes on a run. So you got to give him at least the first win of the year in the playoffs.
Yep, I'm with you there. I think it's going to be a 14-point loss for the Philadelphia Eagles this week. I think it's going to be just too much to handle. Too many good players in the Bucks. I know they got receiver problems, but they did just sign John Brown, so that'll help them out a little bit. I just think Tom Brady losing in the playoffs against the Eagles is just too much to say, So 38-24 Bucks.
Moving to 4:30, yet another disagreement. So right now, if I'm 3 for 3 in our disagreements, it's a tie ball game.
Close.
we got Cowboys. I'm going with the Cowboys here, 28-20. I think they're going to get it done. Jimmy G's going to struggle in the second half. I think first half, Niners will be up at halftime. But I think Cowboys going to have a strong second half and really, expose the Niners defense late in the game and win that game.
Okay, first Sunday matchup, I'm going to be taking the 49ers 27-23 over the Dallas Cowboys. I just think, like I said earlier, Cowboys they play really good against the teams in their division. And it seems like they play kind of just mediocre football against the teams that are really good. And in the playoffs, you're going to see a lot of those teams. So I'm taking the Niners in this one in a very close game. I think the Niners will score a touchdown to win the game at the end. Either that or Dallas won't score at the end. One of the two,
And Ethan is not going with his bias pick, but he is having the Chiefs cover. And I'm going the blowout way, 38-9. I think Ben should have just lost last week and go out that way, but I guess he's going to get embarrassed in the playoffs by the Chiefs. Nothing really I'm going to say here, except Ben's going to dink and dunk and Chiefs are going to be ready for it.
See, this is a tough game. I was trying to pick the Steelers, but I just can't do that this week. I have the Chiefs beating them 24-22. I have Boswell actually kicking a game-winning field goal, and then Mahomes is going to come back and kick another game-winning field goal to win it. So really close game. I think this is a lot closer than people think, but that's all I'm going to say because, I'm a biased Steelers fan. So let's just get into the next game, the Monday, the last wild card game.
Mm-hmm.
We're both taking the Rams here. So nothing there. I'm going to take the Rams 34-30. I think it'll be close, but I think it's going to be more of a late touchdown for the Cardinals to make it closer. So there you have it for my picks.
For me, I'm going with the Rams too. I'm going to agree it's going to be close, and I'm saying Stafford leads them down the field, game-winning field goal by Matt Gay, 23-22 final, and I think if the Rams somehow end up losing this game, it was a huge disappointment of the year because they're the team that's Super Bowl or bust this year. Trading Miller, signing Eric Weddle literally this week, hasn't played all year. Bringing in Stafford, bringing in Odell. There's too many moving parts here for them not to have a Super Bowl run. And I think they'll get on track here and win this one 23-22 and close out wild card weekend.
And with that, we have 3 different picks this week, so it could go either way. It's going to be exciting. We'll be back for the divisional matchups. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But until next week, Bench Buddies are out.
She never called back.